Hello Internet, so nice to see you. Guitar players, we know, are completely confused about modes. They tell you that modes are hard. They tell you that modes are complicated. They tell you that modes should be learned later, not soon. It's actually much easier than that. Modes are much easier and much more useful than what most people think, okay? Now, a student asked me how modes work and on what chord progression you can play them and in what situation you can play them. So, here's my answer.
First of all, you do not have 7 modes on C major. I know why you're saying that, so I'm going to say what I think you are thinking,
Okay.
and you can confirm that,
Okay.
and they're going to demolish that. Okay.
And I'm relating the modes to the C major scale.
Exactly.
So if the C major
So you're
is
thinking on C major I can play C major, D Dorian, E Phrygian, F Lydian, etc.
that's what I'm wondering. It's what
Exactly.
it seems to be, but it is. I get the idea. It may be a lot more complicated than that.
No, actually it's simpler.
Really?
Yes, because when you're playing over, okay, we have to distinguish between the mode and the pattern.
Okay.
The mode is a sound.
Right.
The pattern is what you do on the fretboard.
Okay.
Now, if I play C major, I can play the C Ionian or C major scale. I can also play in the D Dorian, but it's going to sound exactly the same because it's the same notes.
It's the same scale.
Exactly. You, as a listener, you don't know if I'm playing in this pattern or this pattern because the notes are exactly the same.
Right.
So the sound is still the same. And this sound is the sound of C major because the chord is C major.
Right.
Okay? Or the progression is in C major.
Right.
Right now you're hearing these as the main note.
Right.
All the other notes refer to these notes. So whatever pattern you're playing, you are still playing in C major. Okay?
So like if you're playing C major, D minor, E minor, F major, you're playing the chords in C.
Yes.
Okay. And so
exactly.
you're saying the modes.
It's the same thing.
It's the same
for
thing.
scale
Okay.
that you were doing on the chord, if you want. So you can play C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, and they are still in the key of C, as long as you come back to C. Okay. And you can play C Ionian, D Dorian, E Phrygian, etc. Okay. Right. And it's still a C major scale. Actually, for the scale, it's even more because it's literally the same sound. With the chord, you can hear a change, but for the scale, you really can't because it's the same notes. So far, so good?
Yes.
Fantastic. So that's the thing. So now, how do we use the modes to play the modes as opposed to just a major scale? Okay. So at this point, you want to think of the modes, but with the root of C. So C Lydian, C Ionian, okay, C Mixolydian, C Dorian, C Aeolian, C Phrygian, C Locrian, or C harmonic minor or C melodic minor, and all the modes of those. Anyway, but we can start with one or two. Okay.
Yeah.
Some of those modes, all of those modes contain the note C, because we started from there.
Okay.
Some of those modes will contain the other notes of the C major chord, which are E and G.
Okay.
If the mode contains all the notes of the C major chord, you can play that mode over the C major chord.
Okay.
Okay?
So is there an easy way to calculate what that is?
Well, yes.
Okay.
If we limit ourselves for a moment only to the modes of the major scale,
Okay.
You have 3 major modes that will fit a major chord,
Right.
3 minor modes that will fit a minor chord, and 1 diminished mode that will fit a diminished chord.
Right.
So the 3 major chords are Lydian, Ionian, and Mixolydian.
Right.
So on C major, you can play C Lydian, C Ionian, or C Mixolydian.
Okay.
So
You're-
essentially,
this is helping. Yes.
yes. So on C major, you can play C major or C Lydian, okay? Or C Mixolydian. But they all contain C, E, and G.
Right.
The 3 minor modes are Dorian, Aeolian, and Phrygian.
Right.
So over a C minor chord, let's say, you could play C Dorian, C Aeolian, and C Phrygian.
Okay.
And this is true for all the other notes too, okay? So I have a G sharp major, and you're thinking, I have to calculate all those sharps. No. G sharp major, I can play G Lydian, G Ionian, G Mixolydian, the 3 major modes.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
And on the guitar, it's fantastically easy because you just put the bass note on G sharp and play that G Lydian if you want to play the G Lydian. Okay?
Got it. Okay.
Makes sense?
Okay.
So it's easier than on a piano where you have to actually know what are the sharps and flats. We don't have to know what are the sharps and flats. We just put down the pattern and it works.
It means that C major chord is in a number of other scales other than C major.
Because it is.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
And so the way to calculate that is by the which notes are major in the C major scale.
Okay.
So 1, 4, 5 or
Exactly.
CFG.
Exactly.
Okay. And then if C, well, okay, then is C major? It's not in the minor scales. It's not in the D minor scale.
The chord of C major is also in the D minor scale.
Is D minor scale, sorry.
But if I'm playing the C major over a C major, I get C major.
Okay.
I know. If it's C major over C major, the C major scale over the C major chord, I have the C major sound.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
That whether if I'm playing D minor, I'm starting from D minor. I'm insisting on this D minor, and I play the C major scale. I'm actually playing the Dorian.
Right. Okay.
Because they're equivalent.
Okay.
Okay. But in this case, I just prefer to think I am in D minor. I have 3 minor modes: Dorian, Aeolian, and Phrygian.
Right.
I play one of those 3, and then of course I know how they sound, so I just pick the one that sounds the way I want.
Okay. All right. I'm going to sound stupid, but I'm going to ask the question.
There's no sounding stupid here.
So the C major scale, C major chord is also in the G and in the F major.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. And it's not in any other major chord, a major scale.
Yes, that's correct. The
Okay,
C
that's
major
correct.
chord, it's only in 3 major scales.
So that's-
because it could be the first chord,
Yes.
the 4th chord,
Right.
or the 5th chord.
Right.
If it's in the first chord, it's Ionian.
I got it.
Okay, you got it? So it's the same thing.
No, I
from the
got
other
it.
sense.
Now I understand.
Very good.
You've answered my question for the first time. I finally understand it.
Fantastic. So happy to hear that. Okay. Now you're going to go home and think about it.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Any follow-up question on this?
No, I'm going to go back and get it in my notes.
Fantastic.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you, Richard.